Hello, everyone. Hi, Don and Craig. Really appreciate for everything you have done for this semester. So today I'm gonna present this um, my drill project, and I'm Kelvin Luk from Industrial Design 361. And so I'm gonna start it off by saying why did I pick a drill for this project? Well, I found that drill are some of the most used tool at home or professional environment. Is very versatile. A lot of people uses it. You can find it in almost every home and every carpenter or professional that works on wood or anything. And most of the design are male based, which actually ignore the potential market of female, which is a growing community that there should be some product that represents them that is more that fits the style that is more welcome for the female to use, and the drill should be a more versatile and can be used in a more different scenarios, like you're not always working on heavy duty works. Sometimes you can work on a small project and just need something very light, but when you need it for something serious, like you decorating your house, or remodeling your house, you can still use that drill. I want to make a product that can do those things. So let's look at the market. Like, what do we have in the market right now? So this is a black. I'm just gonna pick a few that is very stands out, and this is a Black and Decker dash drill. And one of the most significant thing is that it have a interchangeable heads for different scenarios. Let's say you need to cut things. They're like a cutter, so that you can like cut through the root wood, or there's a sander that uses the battery inside the drill, but you only need to use a different motor, and that motor have a different function and something like that. But drawbacks is that it needs a wire, which later on I'm going to talk about it. It's very annoying as a carpenter or something like that. And this is uh Nico. I don't know what the name of it, but it is a sort of weird looking product. It's kind of like a upright drill, which have a small top motor section for tight spaces. Well, this is good for, let's say, you trying to put your hands in tight spaces, trying to like drill a hole, getting a screw in, but it it's still connected to the wire, and to be honest, is not very attractive. Is my own perspective. I mean, is my own opinion, but I think some of you can take a look at it. And this is Black and Decker, one of the cordless screwdriver, and this is very compact. It's very small, light. You can do it in for a lot of different position, but one of the drawbacks is that it's too weak and it cannot handle difficult works. And so, how is it drill for user? Like, what did the user think of that? And throughout the semester, we know that we went to different people. So Juan is like one of the guy I know. He has been a carpenter for over 10 years, and he say that he likes the modern drill for being very powerful, very well balanced, and the weight is reasonable. But they say that the battery. He say that the battery is not very efficient, and that he always needs to change position when there's like tight spaces, and is also very heavy when he have to like raise his arm over his head to like go some places to drill a hole or something, and it cannot fit in tight space. Isaac, which some of you know is my little brother, he think that this a drill is very economical. It is very cool to have a LED light, and it's very useful. But he doesn't. The screw he don't like is that it doesn't go straight, and at the same time it's heavy sometimes. So I kind of generalize like this three people into this chart. This this like circle chart. The more in middle it is, more important it is. So we can find that most people they want something that's light, that's like long usage, something that's compact, and then in the middle, we want something powerful, ergonomical, good, a low cost, very well balanced stuff, and stylish. Stylish is actually should be more in the middle, since a lot of people actually judge a product by how it looks, but we'll talk about it later. So okay, so we're gonna make it lighter. So how are we gonna do it? So here's some of the ways I'm gonna lay it out. So we're gonna separate the tools for intensive usage or light usage, and which means that I want to make it the battery is well lighter. What I found is that a drill is often the most um, heavy part, the heaviest part is often the battery. And I will kind of want to separate the battery a little bit so that I can make it lighter when it doesn't really need that much of that intensivity and make it last longer. How am I going to make it last longer? Additional battery and a more efficient motor. That's exactly how Tesla is doing it. Make it compact. Um, I want to make a product that is compact but doesn't sacrifice the performance. Something you only use you only use it when you need it. Make it powerful. More powerful means that you need more voltage and additional power and a more efficient motor. And here's like some of my inspiration design. I always like this kind of design, very clean, very very minimalistic, something that doesn't need. You're only designing for what you actually need. So here's comes down to some of my sketch model. They're not at the beginning. I was not very. Um, I was like going for the traditional way, but I found that I actually need something that's more innovative, something that actually can recreate. I mean, to target those problems that I was like facing, and and I have a bunch of ideas until I comes down to like on the left side, lower left side of here, I kind of find that Dremel sort of do the same thing as a drill, only that nobody really puts it together with a drill. I mean, technically it can be as powerful, but it's either the motor is limited or the battery is limited. So my idea over here is that how about we put a Dremel together with like a handle? When you need a Dremel, you only use the Dremel. But when you need something more powerful, you need to drill through the wall. You have that additional power um, in the handle, and then you can just use that to add the power inside the motor or something like that, and mix it. It's kind of like a two-in-one thing. And so here I introduce vector. Vector is the name of it is just coincidence. Anything, it sort of look like a B, so go for vector. You know what I mean? So what is vector? Vector can serve um, light and heavy duty usage. It can last longer than product on the market since it have two battery. One is in the Dremel, one is in the handle. When you only use the Dremel, you just use it. You just use it for like light usage, or you can just like screw like little screw inside the wood. But when you need to drill a hole on the concrete wall, you put the additional handle in it. And it's compact to use depends on the scenario. Um, just like what I said, like you can take it out and then um, whatever scenario that you're using, you can just use that part. And I can see that in the future there can be more side product to support this Dremel like thing, and it offers enough power when it's needed. Um, just like what I said, is the power is only being provided when you need it, when you actually need that additional power. So here's like the idea of the thing. So on the left, there's like the Dremel, and the way you use it is like you put it inside the handle on the right. This is another angle. This is what happened when it goes together. And yeah, so here's, I don't have key shot, and the key shot is not really working well on my computer. But here's what my drawing is like for my vision. So like there's like different gear used, just like a normal drill. I mean, just like a normal drill, and there'll be like the the control. The control is very eye catching, so like you can reach it like the moment you get it, and it got a large base on its own. So because like the battery kind of sit in the bottom, so it kind of can stand on its own when it's being plugged in. And yeah, so it also has a additional bar for maximum stability when you try to like drill something in, like you're drilling a hole in the wall that you need that stability and force. And so yeah, so here's my presentation, and thank you for um, giving me the time to explain this. Thank you.